Good afternoon. My name is Arun Srinivasa, and I am a co-founder of Encando AI along with Dr. Rujun Kao and Dr. Krishna Narayana. I am also the Associate Dean for Student Success at Texas A&M. I've spent decades inside the higher education system, teaching, building programs, and now overseeing students' outcomes at scale. I'm going to start with a very direct statement. The higher education system, and indeed the entire education ecosystem, is facing mounting pressure structurally. Now, this matters to me for a reason. Like many of my classmates, I was the first in my family to go to a 4-year college, and I was able to do it at a very low cost. The system worked for me. It took me all the way to a PhD and into leadership. But sitting where I sit today, I can tell you the system that created this social mobility is now under severe stress. And that's a problem we have researched and that we are solving. Let's look at what's actually happening. You may know some of it anecdotally, but here's what we found based on interviews and focus groups with 150 faculty, students, and administrators through the National Science Foundation I-Core program. As more and more people throughout the world participate in the education system itself is changing and scalability issues have become very acute. Faculty are overwhelmed. They are teaching large classes, maintaining logistics, fielding constant student queries, and grading at scale. They don't have time to teach the way they're supposed to. Students are struggling without timely support, but they're using tools to get quick answers, not to gain understanding. Administrators are pressured to do more with less, and teaching support is breaking the bank. In fact, for administrators, people in roles like mine, we are facing a hard constraint. Funding is flat or declining, while enrollment is continuing to rise and accountability for retention is increasing. Now let's look at the economics of this whole thing. The US higher education system is one of the best funded in the world. We spend about $7 billion annually on about 150,000 teaching assistants with a mean wage of about 50,000. Yet about half our courses still don't have enough support. My university, Texas A&M College of Engineering alone spends about $20 million per year on teaching support. So we are spending heavily and still failing to deliver personalized education. This is not a scaling problem. This is an unsustainable model. We are not unique in this. The underlying problem is universal. Although we are starting with the US higher education, we sit inside a $5.6 trillion global market across large formal educational institutions, online courses, corporate training, individual tutors, etc., as education becomes more disaggregated and more continuous. But the central question is this. How do you deliver personalized education at scale without linear cost growth? Nobody has solved that. And the reason why nobody has solved that is one word: fragmentation. Because from the outside, no one knows the hidden issues. You have content platforms, tutoring tools, grading tools, learning management systems. None of them talk to each other. They may be connected, but they are not communicating. Each one optimizes a slice. No one wants a workflow. Imagine if you have to port your context from class for each student across 10 different AI tools. And this is a system problem, and point solutions just don't work. Encando is different. We are an AI native infrastructure for teaching workflow that is built from the inside out. This is not a tool, this is infrastructure. We integrate the entire teaching workflow. We automate all repetitive, time-consuming parts of teaching so that the teachers can focus on what actually matters, that is interacting with students. We support course organization, lesson planning, and content generation. We support 24/7 course-aligned tutor. We have assessment generation, grading, and feedback. We have automatic grading and analytics. We have 4 patent filings on all these through TAMU as early movers, but that's not the main point. The key insight is this: the integration is the product. This is not 4 tools duct taped together. It is one instructor-facing system that understands the instructor, the student, and the course. Because once you connect what is taught, how students interact, and how they're assessed, and how they receive feedback, you create a system that continuously improves. This gives us 3 very strong advantages. The first one is vertical integration and security. We replace multiple tools, each with their own quirks, with one system. That's hard to compete with. We have a data flywheel. Every interaction improves the system. Switching costs are another advantage. Faculty and students own the context, not the LLMs. Once a course is created and is built inside Encando, leaving is complicated and expensive. So this is not a feature company. This is a platform with compounding advantage. We started our journey about a year ago and already have strong early validation. Our price point is 20 times lower than finding qualified TA help. $1,000 per course versus about $20,000 per semester per course. We already are in 100 plus classes, 3,000 active users, growing towards 10,000 plus active users. We have deployments at Texas A&M, Texas Tech, and others. We have generated 67K in committed revenue, 200K in active pipeline. But what is important is how we are growing. This is not top-down selling. This is faculty pulling the product in, which then expands to departments and institutions. Our early users are very happy with the product. They point to instant feedback, time saving for themselves, increased grading efficiency and fairness across thousands of students. But beyond our traditional boundaries of universities, modern learning happens across other aspects as more and more people seek continuing education and training on the fly. But right now, it does not scale across modalities and for disaggregated learning. Encando is about restoring that capability at scale. Our 3-year goal is to start with traditional courses in higher education first and move to become a marketplace for faculty to offer short courses, certificates, badges, etc. You own the course and focus on the student engagement. We take care of the entire backend. You are the surgeon and we are your registered nurse. Encando is poised to support continuing education activities at any scale, whether it's an individual teacher or a large institution like TAMO. And that's why we are building this at the infrastructure layer. We want to start as an instructor's dedicated teaching team and grow into the infrastructure layer for AI-powered education. We have started well with 67K ARR in 1 year. We have good foothold in the higher education market, and we want to grow to about 60 to 80 institutions in 3 years. Our goal is to leverage our higher education connection to also expand the disaggregated education market. Our core team is complemented with excellent support for business processes, marketing, and branding, including Pramod Iyengar, who is helping us with all our business process, Dr. Jin Hao, who is helping us with as a startup, and Dr. Krishna Rao from JP Morgan, who is helping us with all our branding and required activities. We need resources to expand our marketing and customer support to individuals and institutions. We know where we need to be, including conferences for booths and also cold email and social media. We need resources also to support our customers as we grow and also to expand security. So these are 2 critical items for us. Our company is based on a profound understanding of both the promise of education and the fragility of the system that delivers it. Our mission is to ensure that the social mobility engine that shaped my life doesn't stall, but instead becomes stronger, more scalable, and more equitable. Because too many people are counting on it. Our product is live. Anyone can try it for free, and you too can become a teacher, and some grateful student like me will thank you.